Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you why Garen is so broken for carrying games at the lower end of the ladder and why he so consistently sits at the top of win rate tier lists for he's been sitting there for years at this point at the lower end of the ladder. Like if you look at the win rate tier list from Iron to Gold, Garen is at the very top, at every tier basically. The only reason he's not at the top in tiers above Gold is he doesn't have enough games played to be recognized as a mid laner on the stat sites. So, the reason why Garen is so good in mid lane is he constantly pushes the waves. He's very, very easy to play, and he scales pretty well, and is very easy to navigate throughout the game. It's very clear what he wants to do, and he gets pushed mid lane. So, the goal of what we're going to be trying to do in this lane is, you guys know the rules. Whenever I enter a lower MMR game, I don't interact with the enemy laner at all. I just let them do whatever they want to do, get to my wave clear breakpoints, and then push the wave and call it a day. So that's what we're going to be doing in this game. Main thing to look out for during the early stages, try to not lose too much HP in the laning phase. Garen gets a wave clear breakpoint at level 5 with his E. That's when he can really start one-shotting the wave. So if you can, try to stay healthy until you get to that point. So we're going to sit back here, do a whole lot of nothing. Wait for Orianna to push me on the tower, and then just play for our blast hits. We just want to get our minions here. You can use your Q if you have to get some CS, and then just step back and wait. And you just sit back, do nothing, wait. Also, if you are curious about improving at League of Legends, there's a link in the description where you can input your email, and I'll send you a lot of lessons that I've learned from thousands of hours of coaching that you might enjoy. So, step up, slap the wave, step back, wait. In case you're curious about the rune page, we are running Phase Rush. That is because Garen kind of struggles with getting kited, and you kind of want Phase Rush to be able to stick to people. And Axiom Marking is this great to get a lot of damage. And Second Wind just helps you sustain in the laning phase. We're about to take a lot of damage on the tower here, so let's kind of be mentally prepared for that. I think I have to give this minion. Very tempted to take a point in W, because that's going to give me a lot of shielding power here, which is going to make it a lot harder for the Orianna to really break me under the tower. My W there was not great, I will be honest, but it's okay. W also stacks resistances whenever you kill champion or minions, which is pretty cool. I'm going to take a bit of damage here as well, I would imagine. We're going to take quite a bit of punishment from Orianna. It's not an easy matchup for Garen to navigate during the early stages, but so it goes. Slap this minion a little bit. Use our spells. Step back. Wait. And just be patient. Bot lane is dying 2v2. That's great. Means I get to showcase that you can carry this game when your bot lane is losing. We want to start thinking about maybe dropping a few more minions at this point. The reason being is that will allow us to get our passive procced, and we kind of want to stay alive until level 5, and we're not running teleport in mid lane. We do have Second Wind and Dora's Shield, which helps a lot when you're lower HP, so I don't mind sitting on this low of an HP for a little bit, get maximum value out of that. I want to try to burn Orianna's mana pool as much as possible. The problem being is Orianna, I mean, I'm an Orianna player, right? She has very, very cheap spells, so she's just going to continue slapping me. Very short cooldowns, very cheap spells. Pretty tough matchup for Garen to navigate. Sit back here, try to bait a Q potentially. If we get her to Q here, we can approach without really being too afraid of getting punished. I should be okay sitting around this HP as well. I want to try to get her to waste mana. Maybe ward over the wall. I think it looks like Zinzao took jungle camps there. Get the wave here. I can't really help with whatever is going on down there, so we'll just slap this wave mid lane. And you need to be very comfortable with taking damage when you're playing Garen, by the way. I can't really help with this situation. You need to be very comfortable with taking damage, because you want to utilize your passive and your Second Wind and your Doran's Shield as much as possible. That's kind of the idea. So you need to be very okay with taking damage here. Now level 5 is going to roll around, so we're probably going to start thinking about popping our potion, because that's going to allow us to look for a push out. And we want to ideally get the wave pushed out here. You can see Orianna has run herself out of mana here. So now I think I'm just going to step up and shove the wave. I feel pretty comfortable that she can't kill me here, so I'm just gonna slap the wave as much as possible, press my W, kill the minions, and then run away. I have my potion ticking. I feel pretty good here. I'm gonna drop a cannon, which feels a bit bad. That's how it goes. She's actually saving the cannon for me, which is very nice, because she's hitting me, which is dragging minion aggro. So maybe I can get the cannon anyway. I feel okay here. I know that I'm not gonna die. She's saving mana, which is good by her. We need to get a base off. I could sit back here. I'm just going to let her push me in here. I have my passive ticking. Just drop a few minions here. Make sure I get the XP. Make sure I regen my HP, because that's going to allow me to crash the wave. And she will more than likely take a base after this wave. She does not. Now, Garen, fun fact, at level 6, you're basically going to one-shot any champion. So if I just get level 6 here, the Orianna is dead, and I think she realizes that. She is getting mana back, which is annoying. She's playing this decently well. She's not using spells. She's just hitting me. I think she realized that using spells is a mistake, because that allows me to walk up. But here I have to constantly respect the fact that she could have a spell. There we go. She uses a spell, finally. Great. She's gonna slap me on the tower. I might have to flash her ult here, which is all good. Could flash on her here. She is dead if I flash on her. She's just dead to a flash Q ult. But I don't want to kill her. I want to showcase that you don't need to kill her. You can just push the wave and you'll be okay. I might have to flash here. That's okay. Didn't expect the Xin Zhao gank. I wanted to crash my wave and then base. I'm very shocked that the Orianna stepped up again, because she was dead to a flash ult. But so it goes. We don't want to solo kill mid lane. But at Garen, like level 6, you can like you basically do 70% of someone's HP with a flash ult combo, flash ignite ult. Because Axiom Arcanist gives you true damage on your ult, it gives you around 50. And Ignite is 170 true damage as well. Like you're dealing 500 true damage on someone at level 6. The reason for tier 2 boots first, by the way, we are a melee champion, so getting additional movement speed allows us to stick to people very easily. And Garen E works in a funny way where the more attack speed you have, the more spins you get. So you want attack speed as well. You want attack speed alongside movement speed. That is what we will go on Garen. So we're just going to push out this wave with our E. And you can start seeing why Garen is so obnoxious. We're taking Demolish. So we'll go ahead and proc that here, get a plate, and then leave. And now the goal is very, very simply going to be walk up, push out the wave, lose a lot of HP for it, leave, get our passive HP regen going, and then continuously do that to just be obnoxious. Now, Orianna is a bit of a tough matchup for me, I will admit, because of her short cooldowns. She has very, very short cooldowns, so she can punish me quite heavily for whatever I'm going to do here. I'm just going to hit the wave, call it a day. She'll slap me a bit, so it goes. Don't like that the Xin Zhao is mid lane again. We'll have to drop a cannon, so it goes. Like, Xin Zhao is mid lane, so I can't very comfortably walk up for that cannon minion. But you can see, we'll push out the wave. She's going to hold the wave. I mean, she's dropping a lot of HP with this. And we'll just sit back and we'll regen. This is how the trade pattern works. You push the wave, you sit back, and you regen. Orianna is freezing the wave, which, good on her, to be honest. Makes the game quite miserable for me. I'm very shocked at how she's playing. Because here she's just dead, in case you're wondering, right? Like, Garen does Garen things. She levels up. Of course she levels up. Why wouldn't she level up? Why wouldn't she level up there, man? Okay. Yeah, I did not track her XP very well. I could have maybe spun once more, because she... Yeah, I could have killed her there, I think, if played slightly cleaner. I can't believe she leveled up because she ulted the wave and she killed the minions, which gave her enough XP to live. I'm so frustrated. I'm so tilted. It's okay, though. Sometimes you make mistakes. Let that be a lesson. Even challenger players grieve at points. I'm surprised at how well this Orianna is playing, if I'm super honest. This is not played at the higher... Like, this is played in around gold, silver. It's not like a super high MMR lobby. Like, it's not even a decent LP. I would prefer you don't fight this. Like, I have no intention of fighting, if I'm honest. You can ping me all you want, buddy. That's all good with me. Spam ping me. I'm gonna take my mid wave, and then I will think about moving. But I will not be moving before I've taken my mid wave. Now I can run, and Orianna cannot really follow very easily. So now we can go contest these grubs if need be. Now, this is a bit awkward. I want to trap the bush here to slap the Orianna. Maybe put the Xin Zhao. The problem is Yone is moving. This is not good. This does not work. Just leave it. Just leave it. Aatrox is not moving for it. We will have to leave. Please don't go. 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 Okay, Aatrox is going. Then we can go. Then I will come. But you need to play it slowly. You do not play it slowly. Maybe we can save the bros. Looks impossible if I'm honest. But maybe Xin Zhao can die here. Impossible. Maybe he can die here. My vibe played this a little bit too quickly. Oh, yeah. If I had ult up, if I had flash up, we murder them all. If Aatrox flashed Orianna ult, he dies. Or Xin Zhao dies, and we probably murder them all as well. If Vi didn't go in too quickly and waited for me and Aatrox, we probably murder them all again. Now we're in for a bit of a fun one. Now, Sometimes early game, you lose. That's okay. How do we recover is what we need to be thinking about. In this game, it's very, very simple. We're going to be pushing the wave. I'd love for you to go on this guy. Yeah, good. You can probably kill the Zinzao here. He's misplaying a bit. I would love if I could get the kill though. That's great. Shutdown. That's awesome. Orianna is more than likely basing here. So let's think about what we're going to do with that. Take the wave. She probably has teleport, so she's gonna TP mid lane here. I'm gonna one-shot this wave and then see if I can maybe grab a plate. Depends on whether or not she's gonna commit to a TP. Shove the wave. Maybe I can take a plate. I have demolished, so we take plates very quickly. We get a plate. She comes back to lane. She has full item and boots. And she's going Blackfire Torch. Could try to take enemy jungle camp here. Feels a bit dodgy. She is very far ahead of me. Like, let's not make no mistake. She is very, very strong here. I can trade with her, though, if she messes up her ball control. So the goal here is going to be use my Q to get on top of her, then spin on her. That didn't proc. That sucks. I'm dead here, I think. If she ults, then I'm dead. She did not ult. Yeah, very, very low cooldown. She's going full CDR build. We're gonna bleed quite heavily here. We're gonna bleed very heavily. A very tough matchup for Garen. Champions with very short cooldown spells that can kite you. Not nice for Garen. Need to get a trade with her. She needs to make a mistake on her spacing. I don't have Stride Breaker actually. I just dead. I think I'm okay. Might need to flash. I mean, this is unplayable for Vi, is it not? I need Stride Breaker until I can play this. She has boots, she has Blackfire Torch. Pretty impossible to play. Need to get Stride Breaker, then we can play it. This is gonna have to be won through the mid game. Top is losing, bot is losing, jungle is losing, mid is losing. We're gonna have to somehow win it mid game. And the way we're gonna do that is probably by trying to create a ton of chaos. Stride Breaker is gonna be required in this lane before I can do anything. Here, I'm gonna assume we get a kill here. That's good. She can probably die here if I land all my spells on her. I did not get my ult off on the flash. That sucks. Oh, she did flash. Can I move? Maybe? Oh, okay, that. Well, she flashed, but I don't think that's good enough. Enemy Mel can be mid lane, so let's be a bit careful. Problem is Orianna might have teleport, and she is... Man, is she strong. Maybe cancel her base here. Nice. That's a great cancel. Now Mel can look mid lane. Is that a Nashor's Tooth Lux I'm seeing? Okay, we get to bait her to cancel her base again, which is great. We're gonna probably look for a dive here. I think we need to dive. If we don't dive her here, the game is kind of doomed. So we're gonna play for a dive. I could have ulted her and I would have lived. I didn't think she had ult up again. That's all good. We get her kill. We get the shutdown. If I ulted her, I would live. It would be massive because I would be able to take the next wave and then probably even threaten the tower because plates are falling here. But now we have Stride Breaker, so the lane is playable again. So bot lane is losing, top lane is losing, mid lane is still losing, and jungle is losing. So it's gonna have to be one in the mid game. The trade pattern now is going to be run at the Orianna with Q, try to break her W with my Q movement speed, or my Q slow resistance. She TP's mid lane. She is no flash. She might be killable with a Vi ult, actually. I think we should try to kill her on Vi ult, but Vi is looking for a bot play here. I don't like this. Should look mid lane. Should look mid lane. Yeah, this is great. Come on. I don't have pings. I don't have pings. Riot Games, please. Ah, she was dead mid lane. Run at her. Stride Breaker. Spin on her. Garen is a fun champ. Almost dead. She will have to base now though. And she has no teleport. I mean, can she not just die? Like a Vi ult and she's dead? Or maybe just walk at her Stride Breaker and she's dead? Yeah, good night. Garen is so awesome once you pick up Stride Breaker, man. He's just so good. You just start one-shotting people. Okay, so now we're gonna push out mid lane. We know she doesn't have teleport. So we can shove out this wave. Zinzao can come mid lane to defend. We kind of need to be mentally prepared to... Okay. So he comes mid lane to defend, so we need to think about what to do next. Every single time you push out a wave, every single time you have pressure, you want to think about what you want to do in the game, right? So we're going to shove out this mid lane. of this mid wave, and then we're gonna think about what we want to do next. So ideally, I want to hit this tower because I can take first tower. But if Xin Zhao defends it, then we're gonna have to take jungle camps instead. Looks like he's not defending it, which means I get to take the first tower, which is awesome considering everyone is losing in this game. So we get first tower mid lane, and then we need to think about what we want to do next. Probably shove one more wave and then take our base. We want to see if enemy jungle camps are up. They are not. Orianna is now gonna come mid lane. My Vi looks like she wants to trap the Xin Zhao. I don't really like that idea. I just want to one-shot the wave and then leave. I don't think this is good, to be honest. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I will just base here. I have a lot of gold. I have first tower gold. We're even in XP now. We're running Phantom Dancer. The reason being is Garen E, like I said, scales with attack speed, but it also scales with crit. So your E can crit. And also, the more attack speed that you get, the more spins you get. And if you hit an enemy champion with 6 spins, you break their armor. So attack speed, funnily enough, also works as armor shred on Garen, which is awesome, right? So Orianna is probably going to try to break my tower here. If she hits me with a QW, rest assured, I will be flying on her here. And I will pop my ignite and I will try to kill her. If I had my ult up here, she is dead. But can I get it? No, not quite. That sucks. She will have to take our base. Enemy team is gonna go Herald. I don't know if I can defend that, so we're gonna push mid lane instead. Orianna is gonna be basing, and then maybe I can run up and defend Herald, because I do have ult actually. So this looks possible to me. Go defend this. Top lane is dying a lot. Yone is gonna be a bit scary for me, I will say, but I think I killed the Xin Zhao here. I don't think I have to ult. Oh, well, if he has ult, then I do. Dude, please. Just die. I should have ulted. I'm just so greedy. I wanted to save my ult. Because with my ult, I can kill the Orianna here. But so it goes. It wasn't a shutdown, so it's not terrible. My Brand looks like he's looking for the play. I've pushed out mid lane, so we want to again think about what to do. And I like taking jungle camps because I want to accelerate myself to get very fed in the game. So we'll take my Vi's jungle camps here. She's on the bot side, so it doesn't matter too much, right? Were she top side here, this would be criminal, right? But because she's bot side, it's okay. I want to slap the Orianna here. She is no flash. She does have ult though, but so do I, so I can kill her quite easily. I'm very surprised that she's willing to play this far up. Because I can break her slow. Why was I still slow? Apparently you're supposed to completely break the slow, or Garen Q. Move to the bot side. I have Phantom Dancer here. I could trap her. She's gonna Q over the wall though. She's looking here. I could flash on her and then try to kill her. Yeah, she made a mistake. I catch her. Ignite. Garen does Garen things. You spin on them and they just die with ult. Crazy champion. Crazy champion. Push out mid lane again. Top lane is bleeding very heavily. Yone is 2 items, which is very scary. I don't think I can really threaten this tower, so instead I want to move into the enemy jungle and try to take some jungle camps. And then I want to push out the next wave, probably. Is Mel coming down here to stop me? No, she's not. Then push out the next wave, then take my base, get Phantom Dancer, and then we're going to move into Infinity Edge as well. You are 9 kills? Yeah, no, I don't really want to fight you, if I'm honest. I'll just leave. It's all good, man. It's all good. Take my base here. That guy is scared. So I will not take my base here. Oh, don't tell me we're losing 1v2 top. Okay. We're gonna lose a mid lane tower here. Not a lot to be done about that because the enemy bot lane is coming mid. Don't do Drake. For the love of God, don't do Drake here. We wanna go IE next, which is pickaxe. Guys, we're losing mid tier 2. Guys, please, guys. Oh no. Oh no, I can't do anything. I'm Garen. I can just stand and look at it. So we leash Drake for them, and we lose 2 towers mid lane. Oh, we got Drake somehow against the enemy jungle. Never mind, my bot lane is goated. They're both dead. Absolutely not worth it, in case you're wondering. No world was that anything that resembles close to worth it. Yone TP's mid lane. Enemy team is probably going to threaten an Atakan here. So we're going to think about how we're going to contest that. Maybe we can trade for mid lane. I mean, they're just going to go on it. And my Vi is basing, so we're not going to contest Atakan. Maybe we can catch the Yone here. I think I just murdered him, to be honest. It's so funny, man. They're on it, by the way. But not a lot we can do, I don't think. I can walk down here, maybe. Like, they're on it. There's no way we're doing wolves, man. Please, they're on it. We see them on it. Please, Vi. Please. Oh, man. I didn't. Fuck, stride breaker. Did you just flash? Oh, headache jungler, headache jungler. Oh no, headache jungler. Oh no. It's a headache jungler. Oh dear god. It's all good. Doran's shield kind of sucks late game, so you want to sell it when you get out of the laning phase. You can see the stats it gives are not really that good, 110 HP. The only thing you really care about is the HP regen in the laning phase. You don't really care about it outside of the lane. I'm sure he's writing some very kind things in Vietnamese in the chat here. Stuff like, ah, my bad, I shouldn't have done wolves, man. I should have come with you to contest the Atakan. Like, I'm not fluent in Vietnamese, but I know that's what he's saying. He's like, ah, sorry, bro, I should not do wolves there. I should come contest Atakan since you pinged it 9 times. Okay, that's not great. We're pushing mid. Do I go bot lane? No, my Kai'Sa is bot lane. Okay, but she's gonna rotate to mid lane. No, she's not. She's gonna grab another bot wave. Then I will go mid lane. Very important that you constantly try to monitor where you want to go during the mid game. In terms of where you can collect resources. Now, I am quite far down in CS as well this game. As to where I would like to be. Because we're playing against the Orianna. That's basically it. So shove out mid lane here. One-shot it. And then think about what to do next. Ideally, probably trap the enemy bot side jungle. If I find a Xin Zhao with this build, he is dead. Like, if I trap anyone this game, they're dead. Oh, I can take mid tower here, maybe. I think I can dive the Lux. It might. Trap this bush, maybe? Maybe someone will face check it. Good night. And then we push one more mid wave. We apply some pressure mid. This is great. Even if we die top lane here, that's all good. Because no one can defend mid here. No one can defend mid. Look, they're all running top lane. They're completely leaving their mid lane open. I'm not going to respond by running up here. No, why would I do that? I know no one can be mid lane because I've just seen everyone on the top side. So I can just continue slamming pressure down mid lane here. This is where we come back into the game. This pick on Lux into the enemy team deciding that they're going to drop everything to go top lane. This is where we come back. So now Mel comes bot lane to defend, or mid lane to defend. Which means we should still be able to take a bot tower here. Now I think I have to base to go defend the potential tier 3 up here. Because I don't think my Vi can hold it on her own. And I also want to base because I have Infinity Edge, right? Probably even run something like a Force of Nature next. We want to get some magic resist going because they have a ton of magic damage. Like, they have a lot of magic damage. Even Yone does magic damage, right? Like Colgate Yone, as we all know. So the idea here is going to be, I'm going to push out top lane very heavily. I'm going to try to find a comfortable bush to sit in. I should have grabbed Sweeper at this point. Bit of a mistake on my part that I didn't. Because my role at this point is an assassin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push a wave, apply pressure, wait for someone to come match me, and then try to kill them. And if I kill them, that's great. That means I can apply more pressure, which is going to force someone else on the enemy team to come match me. And if no one comes to match me, well, then we get to threaten towers. And if multiple people come to match me, well, that means my teammates have pressure on the map. I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to see Yone might run this way down. If he decides to go up, I think that's a big mistake on his part. I don't think he should ever try to touch this wave. Well, you're going to see why he shouldn't try to touch this wave. So that's why he should not try to touch this wave. And now we kill the enemy Yone. And for some reason my Aatrox decided to go top lane, which I despise. Because what should happen here is I should continue pushing top lane, threaten their towers, and someone on the enemy team would have to come match me. And if no one comes to match me, I get towers. And if someone does come to match me, my teammates have a 4v3 on the map. But because my Aatrox decided to come up here, I now have to base to apply pressure, which sucks. It feels very bad, I will say. Lux flashed mid lane. Never mind, she took Herald. Maybe we can catch her here. Feels like a pretty big blunder on her end. We are pressuring top lane as well, which is great. Enemy team is going to look for Drake here. I don't know if we can realistically contest. Do not like that TP at all. I'm going to push out mid lane and then see what I can do. Maybe we have a flank here. Nah, looks pretty impossible. But we do want to play the Drake, and I have my ult coming up quite soon. So we're going to find a nice, comfortable bush again. Yeah, that's good. Can probably kill the Mel here. I didn't get that. That sucks. But she's probably still just dead. Good night. Yone dies. That should be the fight over. I don't think Xin Zhao can 1v3, and if he can, then we have bigger issues, so I'm just gonna immediately run bot lane here. No reason for me to stay up here. The fight is over, right? Like, I'm not needed in this fight anymore. So I will instead just push up. Okay, sure. I guess he somehow lives. I mean, I will go look for him, but I'm very confused as to how he lived. We're gonna spin a bit on the Orianna, call it a day. Could go bot lane here. Looks like my Aatrox wants to go bot lane, in which case I will go mid lane to pressure. I don't want to share a lane with my Aatrox, is kind of the main idea. The reason being is I don't want us to take XP from each other. I don't want us to take CS from each other. So I'm constantly trying to maneuver around the map to get away from him and apply pressure. But he's constantly following me, which is annoying. So I'm going to take mid wave here. But you can spam ping me all you want to, but I'm collecting resources. Like, if Aatrox didn't go bot lane, we probably would have taken that tower. But I don't want to share resources with him. So I will take enemy jungle camps. I will get some deep wards in. And I will push out top lane. And my Kai'Sa has decided that she wants to go top lane as well, which I think is a bit of a mistake, because I'm already here. So we will push this out. We got Drake as well. Then we will take our base, because we have item. Get Sweeper as well. Get Force of Nature. And then probably get a Deadman's. The reason for Deadman's is it gives you movement speed, which is a great stat on Garen. As you can see, like, I kind of struggle with getting kited in these fights. So I want to be on the top side of the map ideally, because that's where the Baron is, and I want to trap someone. Like, I want to one-shot someone around the Baron, because that allows us to take the Baron, right? So I want to try to, like, my pressure on the top side is very valuable. Oh, looks like we've killed ourselves. So how are we going to approach this? Oh, you're just going in. Yeah, well, Garen doesn't really like these front-to-back fights very much, if I'm honest, so kill one person and then get out. I don't really have anything else. So can we defend this Baron is the question. I think the answer is going to be no. Yone is mid lane for some reason, so I'm just going to stand here and be annoying. Enemy team is for sure going to push mid lane here. I have no intention of trying to fight this, because it's impossible. Maybe can loop around a bit. Okay, they're going to do Baron here. I have summoners, so maybe I can play it. Just be annoying. Take their mental stack and look for a flash. I didn't E first, but it's okay. We get our E off here. We save the Baron. Nice. Take mid wave here. Enemy team should be off the Baron. I should hope. But they might still be on it because it is Yone and he does it very quickly. So we're going to run back up here and see if they're on it. They're not. They got off it. Hello to the Yone. We should be able to Baron here. So what I want to do is I want to take the top wave here. I want to spam ping the Baron. It should be doable. Like, they're dead for a while. So I want to push out top lane here, and then I want to find a nice comfortable bush in the enemy jungle. Oh, you have killed yourself again, mister. No, you have not. Okay, good. So we're not going to do Baron here, it looks like. Which feels a bit bad. Hello to the Xin Zhao. Stridebreaker does not catch, which sucks. If it caught him, then he was dead. But it's all good. We should have done Baron here, but I guess we're doing Grump, which kind of good. Like, same thing if you think about it. Baron, Grump, Schmeep, Schmoop, you know? I guess we also get a blue buff, which is great. Awesome. Well, this sucks. I have to take my base now because I have Deadmans. I have no flash for the fight, and we have absolutely no control around the Baron because we have no wards. Like, all of our wards up here kind of suck. So I don't know how we're going to navigate this situation. Probably open through mid lane, try to just sweep one of these bushes, maybe this one, and then just trap and hope that someone face checks me. But if enemy team is competent, they're going to use all of their ranged spells to try to hit me. Maybe we can catch the mill around the wall here. We catch the Xin Zhao instead, which I don't know if I caught him necessarily. Looks like the entire enemy team is here. I can create some chaos on the backline though. Just trying to create chaos here. If Orianna ults, then I die. I got hit by that as well. Good night to me, I guess. I live. Christmas miracle. So while I'm holding 5 people, I am very curious as to what my boys are doing here. I have Deadman, so I think I'm okay here. Could try to turn on her. I don't think she's expecting a turn here, so yeah, she was not expecting a turn. So you see the way I faked her by walking into the bush and pretending to continue to walk, and then I turned around. Can we do this? Yone is up. Drake. Please. I know, headache jungler. I know, I understand. You're a headache jungler, but just listen. Please just listen. I promise you it's good. We can do Drake here. Now, I need my spells up until we do anything, so don't walk in and die for no reason. I need to find the Yone as well. He is very scary. Okay, we need to do this very quickly. Because if we don't... Why do we need to pull it out? Who's gonna contest? If Yone goes over the wall, he dies. We're all good, brother. I will hold my spells here, because if the Yone jumps over the wall, I need to have spells ready to kill him. Yeah, of course, we missed the smite as well. Now, the problem is we need to instantly base, because the enemy team can immediately run to Baron and do it now, because they know I should be basing. And my Aatrox is going to push out bot lane, and my Vi is going to take Wolves, which means if the enemy team is good here, Baron is gone. Looks like they're not, though, so it's all good. I mean, they could easily one-shot Baron here. It would just be dead. But Yone opens bot lane, which is great. We might be able to find the Lux through mid lane here. So we do have a lot of movement speed. We're pushing her down into Aatrox. She should be dead here. Go this way, bro. Yeah, there you go. Okay, she... Headache jungler, it's okay. It's headache junglers, they're fine. It's okay, man. Like, it's all good. Like, headache junglers, they exist. I'm sure headache mid laners also exist. Okay, maybe can kill the Zinzao here. It feels a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Yone is applying a lot of pressure. I actually just want to push out this mid wave and then trap. Okay, maybe can kill the Orianna here. Feels to be walking it very far. So she dies. Then we can look for Yone maybe? I did not get my silence off. Just dead then. That sucks. I did not get my silence off on the Yone. So I just die. I mean, it works, but it wasn't good. I used my E too quickly. I didn't expect Melroot to last for that long. It lasted quite a while. That Melroot lasted a bit longer than I thought it did, to be honest. Yeah, so it goes. Oh, I guess Lux Q as well. I didn't even see the Lux Q. Huh. I guess that's why I felt like the Melroot lasted so long, because there was a Lux Q intertwined there. Okay, Lux is going mid. So how are we gonna close this game? I have Flash, we're gonna have Baron, I probably want to get into the side lane, push out, and then just try to flash on one of the enemy squishies. Ideally Mel or Orianna, those are the two scary champions this game. Because if one of those two fall, you'll find Yone is gonna fall as well. Because then they're not gonna have enough damage to beat us in the front to back. Now, Yone, of course, scary champion as well. So if I can kill Yone, that's great too. He's just a little bit tougher to one-shot because of the death stance. So that's kind of the main thing. Now, we do have no wave clear here. I think we should try to defend this mid lane tower until Kai'Sa is back. And I'll apply some pressure bot lane, try to drag the enemy team bot. I don't like that my brand support, who is our only ranged wave clear while Kai'Sa is dead, has decided that he wants to do Scuttle Crab. So I'm going to push out bot lane, and then I'm going to see if I can trap. So we're going to move around here, try to trap. Very important when you're playing the side lane that you move around the side like this, you don't show on the wave. Because you want someone to walk down here and not realize you're here. I just showed. Okay. I'll just speed out of here then. That's all good. They sent 2 people bot lane, I'm out of there. If they send multiple people to me, I'm out. Because that means my teammates have a numbers advantage. Which means that my teammates can win. So now we found another comfortable bush. And we're just gonna wait. Now I don't want to flash on the Orianna here, because I don't think that will lead to anything. Like, I will kill her, but I don't think her death leads to anything here. Because we don't have pressure on the map yet. Okay, I'm just gonna push out bot lane. She's probably basing here. Probably want to play Drake, so we're gonna push out this bot wave and then again see if we can find a nice and comfortable bush. Sweep this area. Get ready to press W in case someone is trapping. There we go. Should be able to take a bot tower here. I will just walk up and slap him. Okay, Orianna has killed herself. Right, and then we take the tower too, and that should be Drake. Like, just that's all it takes. Like, one mistake like that, you're dead. Like, Garen just murders you like that. And I still have my flash available, so we could still look to flash on the Mel here. And then she dies as well. And then once the back line falls, the front line falls, because they don't have damage anymore. Just take the tower. That works too, to be honest. But now the enemy team doesn't have any threat, so it's very difficult for Yone to play the game now. Like, the Yone can create a lot of chaos around the backline, but that's basically it. And that's the game. What a tough game. What a fun game as well. Very miserable laning phase. Orianna did very well to make the laning phase this miserable, I will say. Like, she... Good job to her. Good job to her. She did a good job. Of course, if I killed her when I had the timers too, or if I traded a bit earlier, could have been a lot cleaner, right? But that's the rule that I go for. And that's why we do it. Because then we get these interesting mid-games where you get to maneuver around the map and you get to showcase how you can carry games through vision and through faking people out and through creating picks and then converting those picks into map pressure. Cool game. Fun game. Fun game. Highest damage in the game as well. Very close to Yone. What do you low are you? Bronze 1. Last season Platinum 1. Yeah, that explains it. That explains it a bit more. I was like, there's no way you're a bronze player playing like this, right? And he also knows the build that you go on Orianna. Like, he knows that it's Blackfire, Torch, Horizon, Focus. I feel like no one at the lower end of the ladder knows that that's the build. Or it's very rare that people know that's the build. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. See ya. Bye, 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 bye.